Morning, Warriors. What an exciting day today. I've been waiting for this day since I found out about it. Now, I want to take a different approach, right? I'm not an astrologer, nor am I an expert in astronomy, right? But I'm going to take you from a common sense point of view, as I always do. Now, remember, I always say, question everything I say. I'm not an expert in this, but what I'll tell you, what I've been doing for the last 15 years is practicing the power of the secret and manifestation. I've been able to manifest anything I want within my life. So I believe in manifestation. I believe in energy. I believe in the power of the subconscious mind. And what I do know is that what you believe becomes your truth. So if you want to say this is pie in the sky, if you want to say it's not real, it is happening today, tonight specifically, here in Arizona and all over the world. There's something remarkable happening today. But I'm going to connect a different approach to it in regards to the world moving from industrial to technical, the Great Reset. This is the grand conjuncture. This is a massive day. And so what I've been studying is the World Economic Forum, the IMF, world changes, and how our whole economic system is changing, and how this is all aligning today, and why I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. So I'm going to show you a news report. It's going to give you a little bit of a broad spectrum, right? I'm not going to take it from an astrology or astronomy point of view. And then I'm going to show you the Great Reset, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing, being a manifestation expert, and how I'm getting my mind, body, and soul ready for the end of 2020 and 2021. So if you take out astronomy, you take out religion, you take out spirituality, what you need to understand is how the brain works. So if you believe that this is going to change tonight, your subconscious mind will respond. What you believe, you achieve. So you could say, there's all kinds of messages on my TikTok saying, it's bull crap, whatever. If you believe it's bull crap, you're right. If you believe it's going to change your life, you're right. So let's jump right into it, Warriors. So I'm going to take a little bit of a different approach, my more common sense approach, and so I can connect with more people. So this is a really cool news article I found. This is from Sky News Australia. I love Sky News Australia. It's real news. It's neat. They're just really an amazing news reporting. It seems unbiased, but this is a really cool. They explain the Bethlehem star, and they don't get too deep into astronomy or astrology, so this will help us all connect to this at a deeper level. So go ahead and watch this, and then I'm going to show you the Great Reset and how they've been planning this for a long time. They know this is coming, just like Christopher Columbus knew astronomy and tricked them. Just think about that. Do your research, Warriors. All right, here we go.
On December 21st, the night sky lights up with a close alignment of planets Jupiter and Saturn. They're closest since the early 13th century.
What's unique about this particular one is how super close they get to each other in the sky, where they're not a degree apart, not 2 degrees apart, but just a tenth of a degree apart.
The viral buzz is that the conjunction may also be a rare glimpse of what the Star of Bethlehem may have looked like.
So in terms of phenomena that people have used to describe that, conjunctions are one idea. There are comets, maybe.
For centuries, scientists and the faithful have looked for the origins of the star that the Bible says led Magi to the place where Jesus was born in Bethlehem. German scientist Johannes Kepler, who discovered the mathematical laws of planetary motion, believed the star to be the conjunction of Jupiter, Saturn, and Venus. But star researcher Rick Larson, who's also a law professor at Texas A&M, says he found 9 distinct clues about the star in the Gospel of Matthew, including the position of the star, the motion of the star, and what the Magi said about the star.
That star was part of a very long series of events that Matthew told us about at length, but haven't been understood until recently because we couldn't recreate the skies of ancient time.
Today, with computer programs using Kepler's calculations, astronomers can rewind the celestial clock and find the exact conjunction of planets and constellations that brought about the star. However, a discrepancy over when Jesus was born led star searchers to look in 6 or 7 BC. But Larson says early documents show Jesus was born years later.
Well, then we should look in the years 2 and 3 BC for the birth of Christ and for the Star of Bethlehem. Then, when you look in those years, the sky explodes, and all of a sudden, everything Matthew says fits.
Both scientists and the faithful agree the stars do tell us things, but where they disagree is on what they mean.
So that's the key right there. It's what they mean, right? It's truly what you believe. Now, here's the thing. We're moving from Capricorn to Aquarius, from Earth energy
Well, if you look
to
up
air
at the
energy,
sky on
technology,
Monday night, you are
things
going
like
to get a
that. So I
glimpse
want to
of
share
something
that with you
very
guys.
special.
And I want to give you my perspective on it in regards to cryptocurrency, in regards to the switch into a brand new asset, warriors. We are switching dramatically into a brand new world. And now what I want you to watch very closely is how my brain works. I want you to watch this video on the Great Reset. Watch how it shifts from earth energy to air energy. So they know it's coming, warriors. The shift from earth to air, from Capricorn to Aquarius. We haven't had a new asset class since the 1600s. We're moving into cryptocurrency, into the quantum financial system. Warriors, it is changing rapidly. There's so many things that are in alignment. So whether you believe it or not, this is happening, warriors. So I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing to prepare. Okay, so this is my exact steps to prepare today. And now I've been using these manifestation techniques for quite a while now, but I'm going to show you exactly what you can do and how you can prepare for today and get ready. Okay, so here's the thing. So you need to get out with the old, right? You need to write down what you need to part with emotionally, physically, and financially. So what are some things emotionally that you're holding on to? And we need to release those into the past. I would recommend writing them down, being very, very, very specific. Physically, is there any health issues that you need to work on? What do you want to release from your body? So we got the internal, emotional, we got the physical, and then financial. One thing I hate and can't stand, and what I teach my warriors in my Warrior Academy, is how to get out of the rat race and poverty. Financially, what are some things that you need to let go of? Habits. Maybe your bank account is empty. Release that and move into the new. So write these down emotionally, physically, and financially. And then what I want you to do is mentally or physically release it. So you could take the piece of paper, rip it up. If you're going to burn it, do it in a controlled environment. Take it and throw it in a fireplace. Maybe bury it somewhere. Physically rip it up and throw it in the trash. So take it from your physical body, your physical being, and release it out into the universe. If you're spiritual like me, I'm going to pray about it. I'm going to release everything to God. I'm going to let all this go around 7 o'clock tonight as I release it, as the Bethlehem star is supposed to appear here in Arizona. So I'm going to write down what I need to part with emotionally, physically, and financially, and then I'm mentally and physically going to release it. Now here's in with the new. So I love, and I've been using the Nikola Tesla theory, the 369 manifestation. So today forward, for the next 90 days, you got to be religious with this. So you're going to do a 369 manifestation. So what you'll be doing in the AM when you wake up, 3 times you're going to write down your goal. For example, I wrote down, I am so thankful for the $1 million a month in income. I write that 3 times in the morning, then 3 times in the afternoon, 3 times before bed. Okay. Once you write down the goal, you have to write it as if it already exists. I am so thankful, not I wish. It's pray with discernment. It already exists within you. So I'm so thankful for the 1 million a month in income. I'm so thankful for the 1 million a month in income. I'm so thankful for the 1 million a month in income. And then the Abraham Hicks, you hold it for 17 seconds, the thought and feeling as if it already exists. So connecting the heart and mind together, Dr. Joe Dispenza, connecting the heart and mind together in one accord and feeling as if it already exists. So the million, what is it doing for the warriors and the people? Feeding people, housing people. I can see people having free rent that are my renters, things like that. I can feel that in my soul. After the 17 seconds, you don't have to time it. You don't have to be super specific. You know around what 17 seconds is. Release it and move on with your day. So if it's in the morning, you release it, and then around 12 o'clock lunchtime, you do it again, 17 seconds, then you release it. Before bed, 17 seconds, release it. Daily meditation. Now, you don't have to be a Buddhist monk on top of a mountain. You can just sit in silence. What I do is I take 5 deep breaths. After the 5th breath, I just sit in silence as long as I can. When a thought comes in, that's the end of my meditation. Fasting. I'd highly recommend you start a fasting protocol. Of course, consult your doctor, physician, but fasting is a very powerful way to clear your mind. That's why they do it in almost all religions. I practice on a daily basis, specifically the 16-8, 16-hour fast, 8-hour feeding window. Make sure you consume a lot of water during your fasted period. I also do one 24-hour fast a week. Exercise. You should be moving on a daily basis, especially as we move into this new energy. You should be moving, taking care of your body. I recommend high-intensity training. And then spirituality. It doesn't matter what religion you are. It doesn't matter if you're non-religious. Connecting to your higher self, the right hemisphere of the brain. Getting out of the facts, figures, numbers, logic. The world tells you that you're not good enough, is getting up into that connection with the right hemisphere of the brain, which could be through daily meditation, fasting, and exercise. Those are forms of spirituality, okay? Maybe it's a church that you go to. Maybe you subscribe to a religion. Dive deeper into your religion. So just get connected with your higher self, however that shows up for you. So I'm here to help you, warriors. If you want to join our Warrior Academy, where we teach mind, body, immunity, and also how we're managing to the new quantum financial system by showing our exact portfolio, and you're surrounded by like-minded warriors, you can either join our free Facebook group down below in the description, or you can join the Warrior Academy and get started today. So we're ready to rock and roll. It's the 21st. We're going to have an awesome day today. And as I always say, Warriors, rise. Let's go. This is our year, Warriors.